Christians cannot lose our salvation. The only way you could lose your salvation is if Christ dies again. That's why Hebrews 7:25 says he is able to save completely because he always lives. So because he always lives, you will always keep your salvation. Your salvation is not based on anything that you're doing or not doing. It's based on Jesus staying alive. And when you trusted in him once in your lifetime by grace, you received his life. You also can't forfeit your salvation. The only way you could forfeit your salvation is if you were unborn from God. Just like your earthly parents, you can't be unborn from them. From God, you can't be unborn. That's why Jesus told Nicodemus, "Don't be surprised when I say you must be born again." He's describing the permanency into the family of God with the same example of being born from your earthly parents. You still have free will, but you're born, and you can't forfeit being born. You also can't walk away from your salvation. You have the life of Christ and you've been born again. Where you walk, he walks with you. You are one spirit with the Lord, according to 1 Corinthians 6:17. So we have to deal with some Bible passages if this is the truth. What about Hebrews 10:26? Well, in context, this is describing the Hebrews who heard about Jesus, rejected him, and then continued to go to the temple to receive forgiveness by way of animal blood sacrifices. If you read Hebrews 9 and 10 together, the author compares the once-for-all sacrifice of Jesus for the forgiveness of sins to the ongoing sacrifices through the animal blood at the temple. There remains no forgiveness through animal blood. You have to trust in the once-for-all sacrifice of Jesus. Well, that's not you. That's an unbeliever. What about Hebrews 6:4-6? Well, in context, this is describing people who heard about Jesus, they were enlightened to the truth, and they did not believe. They tasted but did not swallow. Many people hear all about Jesus all the time. They taste test but do not swallow. If you continue reading, you will see that there are others who did swallow. They did drink in the rain when they believed. The disobedience of faith is what was being committed by the Jews who refused that. It had nothing to do with disobedient actions, but refusing to trust in what Jesus has done. What about 2 Peter 2:20-22? Well, this is also not a Christian. If you read the whole chapter, you will see this is people who heard about Jesus and then they taught the opposite. False teachers. If you want to dive deeper into this topic, be sure to check out my YouTube video titled 15 Reasons Christians Can't Lose Our Salvation. It's also on my podcast, Walk Talks with Matt McMillan. It's episode 319.